Hey there, let's talk about something that's probably a major headache for a lot of businesses. Payroll, right? All that tedious work, the stress, well, it really doesn't have to be that way. Today, we're going to dive into how you can connect Zoho Payroll and Zoho Books to transform that chore into this streamlined, automated powerhouse for your company. We'll cover the whole life cycle from the very first setup all the way to year-end reporting. So let me start by asking you a question. And it's a big one, something every leader should be thinking about. Is your payroll process truly audit-ready? I mean, really think about that for a second. Are your books clean? Is your compliance totally buttoned up? This is a massive source of anxiety for so many companies. And honestly, it's the exact problem we're here to tackle. So here's how we're going to break it all down. First, we'll look at the one-time setup, getting that foundation right. Then we'll get into the monthly payroll rhythm. After that, the magic of accounting integration. We'll also cover closing out the financial year. And finally, how to get some really powerful data-driven insights from all of it.
All right, let's jump right into section 1, the foundation. And this is so key because a little bit of work right here at the beginning, it unlocks a whole world of automation down the road. Think of it as a one-time setup that paves the way for smooth sailing for years to come.
Okay, so this whole setup in Zoho Payroll, it really just boils down to 3 simple steps. First, you just configure your organization. Add all your business details, your PAN, TAN, all those statutory codes. Step 2, you define your pay structure. So that's all your earnings, allowances, deductions, everything that's unique to your company's policy. And finally, step 3, you just import all your employee data. We're talking the whole database, salary structures, bank details. Once that's done, you've literally laid the groundwork for full automation. It's that straightforward. Okay, so we've got our foundation set. Now let's see where the magic really starts to happen. We're moving on to the monthly payroll rhythm. This is where all that upfront work really pays off and turns into some seriously powerful, hands-off automation. So what does your monthly process look like now? Well, it gets incredibly simple. All you have to do is update the things that change month to month. Stuff like attendance, leaves, maybe some overtime. That's it. From there, the system just takes over. It automatically calculates salaries, taxes, all the statutory contributions. Your job completely shifts from being a number cruncher to just verifying and approving. Way better, right? And this is where compliance, something that's usually a huge headache, becomes almost effortless. The system just automatically generates all those critical reports you need. We're talking Provident Fund files, ESIC returns, professional tax reports, and even the data and challans for your TDS, your tax deducted at source. This kind of automation just lifts a massive weight off your shoulders and pretty much eliminates the risk of human error. And it's not just a win for the finance team. Your employees get a huge benefit too. They get access to their own secure portal where they can grab their pay slips, tax statements, whatever they need whenever they want. No more bugging HR or finance for a copy of a pay slip from 3 months ago. It empowers them, and it frees up so much time for your internal teams. It's a total win-win. All right, let's get to section 3, and this one is absolutely crucial: seamless accounting integration. I mean, this is the real game changer. We've processed the payroll, great, but now what? How does all that data actually get into our books? Accurately and instantly? Well, let's just do a quick compare and contrast. You've got the old way, right? Manual journal entries, which means hours and hours of painful reconciliation, and let's be honest, a huge risk of data errors. It's a nightmare. Then you have the Zoho way. What's that? It's a totally automated journal sync. The second you approve payroll, bam, the accounting entries are posted in real time. 0 manual work, 0 errors. And the result of that? It's not just a small improvement, it's profound. You get perfectly accurate ledgers in real time. That means you can actually trust your cash flow tracking. Your P&L is always up to date. Your balance sheet is solid. You get complete financial clarity without any of that grueling manual work. It's just clean. This naturally brings us to what is, for most finance teams, the most dreaded time of year: closing the financial year. Everyone braces for impact. But what if I told you that with a system like this, it can actually be manageable? Dare I say even stress-free? Let's look at the timeline. So as you head into Q4, the system helps you wrap up all the final tax calculations and verify proofs. Easy enough. Then at the end of the quarter, it automatically generates the data you need for all your statutory filings. And to top it off, you can do a super quick reconciliation just to double check that your Zoho Books accounts match your filings perfectly. It's just a clean, simple, step-by-step process. And of course, the system handles generating those all-important year-end documents. For your employees, it'll pop out their Form 16, the one that summarizes all the tax deducted from their salary. And for your contractors or vendors, Zoho Books has your back, helping you prep Form 16A and reconcile all those professional payments and TDS. It's all handled. Okay, we're at our final section, and this is where things get really interesting. Data-driven insights. Because look, once you have all this clean, accurate data in one place, you can stop just processing it and start using it as real business intelligence. This system gives you a whole suite of reports right at your fingertips, and each one tells a story. The salary register, that's your best friend during an audit. The TDS working sheet, it lets you track your tax liability with no guesswork. You've got the payroll summary for high-level analysis and budgeting, and the CTC, or cost-to-company summary, that's absolutely crucial for financial planning. See, this isn't just a pile of numbers anymore. It's truly actionable intelligence. So, when you step back and look at the whole picture, what have you built? You've got a system that's accurate. It's compliant, it's automated, and, to bring it all the way back to that very first question we asked, it is 100% audit-ready. This is what modern payroll management should look like. And that really just leaves us with one final thought, one last question for you to take away. I want you to really think about your current process and ask yourself this. Is your payroll system doing the heavy lifting for you, or are you still doing all the heavy lifting for it?